Welcome back, everyone, to more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm Savage Hound Dusk, and fuck has it been a while. Where the hell was I? How you doing, Liz? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling better.
Good. Do you enjoy your noms?
I'm sorry?
Your noms.
My novels?
No, your noms. Noms.
Noms. Oh, yes. My noms. Nom nom. Oh, that was a good meal. It was a quick meal, but it was good. God, did I need it. Chicken fried rice is a good meal for anybody who has never had it. You are missing out.
Noms. Oh, goodness.
Killed him mid-attack animation. What are you giggling about, woman?
He's just asking what I'm giggling at.
Hey, look, alright? Some people just need to go om nom in their fucking their personal time. I just spent 6 hours hauling freight around from a truck out of the 8 hours of my day. I did not know how badly I really needed to eat until I actually started eating.
Beep boop boop boop.
What? Did you just say beep beep boop boop?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You are a little robot on my back.
Yeah.
The return of the adventures of Jedi, me, and the Lizzie bot.
Beep beep boop boop.
Force is with me.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. My objective is directly behind me? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
That
it's
way.
right up your ass.
No, it's not up my ass. I'd know if it was there.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm positive.
Because I don't think you are very good at knowing what's in your ass, because my foot is up your ass.
My ass is huge, but it ain't that fucking huge, alright? I don't know what that is.
There's a big
Ah! There we go. That was a good warm-up. Haha, your ray shields can't hold me now. Ho 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 ho.
Well, there it is.
Oh boy, that is a big droid control ship.
Mark, I'm coming in.
Hey, Bode.
You made it.
What's up?
Anyone spot you?
Me? Not a chance. What are we dealing with? Any sign of the droid?
Some kind of service gantry.
Could be a way in.
It's the best option I can see. Only way to the Lucre Hulk is through this swamp.
For you, maybe. You want to ride, BD?
No. What the
When you're
fuck?
ready, make a move on that gantry. I'll be watching.
Copy that.
Okay. That was
Way not
brief.
to get mud on your boots, huh?
So, can we kill Bode and take his jetpack?
Now we just need to rescue Z.
I don't think so.
Damn it, I want his jetpack though.
No, no, I'm sorry.
So, for anybody wondering if they might not know for whatever unholy reason, maybe you've been living under a
Hard to
rock
believe
when it comes to
anything could
Star
live in
Wars
this
lore. The Lucre Hulk
Guess our friend here makes it work.
is a gargantuan Clone Wars era Trade Federation ship. And this particular ship is
See that building, buddy? Guess someone does live here. Or did once.
massive. It can house, I think, almost a million or two in crew, and several million in droids. And the Trade Federation,
How much do you think this
along
is
with
worth?
a number of other separatist
Nothing's
groups,
worth crossing the Raiders. Now move.
would actually be really nifty. They use these ships to be able to actually transport masses of their armies. Meanwhile, droid control ships could be surrounded by defense fleets in space, directing the ships from orbit. Whatever this is, it requires something I don't have.
I'm not leaving you here.
Let's check this place out.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But we must find my datapad.
Can't we just get you a new one?
Absolutely not. My entire life is on that datapad.
You're that new fella I've seen at the cantina. I'm Zig.
Cal,
Hello, Zig.
this is BD1.
Nice to meet you.
Ahem. And I am Winnie Eres. Gal, was it? We've only just met, but I could use some
Are
assistance.
you making autistic noises?
I was told there's a bird
Yeah.
swamp that sports a resplendent plumage. But But when I tried to get a closer
There,
look at
there,
one,
there.
it snatched out of the pad and flew.
Where'd it go?
They've got a nest at the top of a spire nearby. I'd go, but Winnie here says I gotta stay by her side.
Yes, yes, that inspired them. It's so close, yet so far.
I'll see what I can do.
You shine like the stars. Oh, that's a Coruscant saying, perhaps a more simple. Thank you, Carl.
Help Zig in the swamp. Okay. I don't really know if I care to go grab somebody's
can't
data
move
pad
that.
that they're clearly too lazy
No
to
other
grab
way up to the
themselves.
pillar either.
Scan that, Lizzybot.
Find something, buddy?
Crashed vulture droid. The vulture
You're
droid
welcome.
is
You're welcome.
is literally the droid starfighter of the Separatists.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh, hello, Scuba.
Dangerous spot to catch a fish.
Nay. Dangerous fish to catch him. Sport.
Sure.
Aye, that one slipped the line, but sarcasm is weak bait. Besides, I've gathered my focus for my quarry, the fearsome glodsome crab. One of my old crew, a mate on the grapnel, once tried to pluck a crab from the sea foam, when suddenly, wham, overboard she went.
Lots of crab.
Where was I? Aye! She flopped overboard like a quillfish wriggling out of a tin. The crab yanked her in by the nostril. Sometimes you have to strike first, no?
Do you really believe that?
Flexible compass may not serve ye on the roiling waves of Manan, but it does make the seas of the soul easier to brook, no? Stay a moment, and I'll regale you with the next chapter of me tale. So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. My sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. Assistance, and at your own peril. My story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Sakavita.
He is so hard to see in that little suit of his.
Nights black as quillfish innards. Winters so cold, a stern look can turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you foundered upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's nae a mild undertaking. But for all the belly-aching now, there's a peaceful enough life for a wee Sakavian with an instinct for the rod.
So you discovered your talent early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, nae hardly sported my first prickly chin hair, I was given an audience with Undone. But that be a tale for another time.
Uh-huh.
Seeds. Wonder where I could plant these.
I already know where I can plant them, Cal. I just don't care.
Food.
Owned.
Get gift.
Seriously, I'm a Jedi. Jedi don't garden. Uh-oh, Lizzie wants to scan something.
Something interesting?
Oh, what do I want to scan?
hastily abandoned site, huh?
Interesting. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Oh god. Oh. Activate that for me, would you, Lizzie? Thank you.
You got it, Buffs.
Perfect. Alright. Zip lining!
Wee.
You ever been in a ship this big before, buddy? Been a long time for me. Not looking forward to it. But Z's in there. We're not leaving without her.
Yoink! Bounce. Yoink! Surprise! Go ahead and activate that, Lizzie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at all those shortcuts you're making.
Oh no, I'm just so great.
All I was trying to do originally was throw that grenade. Instead, I ended up throwing both the grenade and the robot. That was great. Loading gantry.
There you are. Ready to liberate one slightly eccentric High Republic droid?
Yeah, you.
No. I don't care about the great sword stance.
Ready.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'll go high.
Try it again, motherfucker. I dare you. Oh, look at that! An AAT! This is an old Clone Wars droid battle tank. These were very heavily employed by the Federation.
No getting
Scan that, Lizzie.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
BD.
You got it.
Sunken
Welcome.
AAT. It was a hover tank originally designed by the Trade Federation, and, well, no, I don't think they designed it, but they did use it. It was actually a mainstay in their arsenal. Bitch.
Watch yourself.
Nice shot, Bode.
Victory is imminent.
Not such a warm welcome.
I guess knocking isn't an option.
We'll find our own way.
Lizzie found another thing to scan. Look at
Ay,
that.
okay.
Still not too BD?
Storage tanks. Thank you.
Any ideas, Cal?
You're welcome.
Think you can break that coupling?
Let's find out.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, shoot it the fuck out.
Oh, my.
Enemies down.
That awkward moment where you parry the last blaster bolt to the last ranged guy, and you don't even get to watch them get blasted because you had to kill somebody else.
It's depressing.
How did you like being so insignificant, Battle Droid? Yoink!
So Marin decided to come after all.
Yeah, she thinks Tanalor could really help the path.
All right. But you do seem happier now that she's around.
Okay, let's focus. Z needs us.
Epic fucking fail.
BB, toss me a stim.
Thank you.
You know, I broke into a freighter under nav once.
Yeah? Any tips?
No, it was nothing like a Lucre Hulk. Not sure why I even mentioned it.
Because you're an
Clear
idiot?
this up?
Absolutely.
No, it was nothing like a Lucre Hulk. I'm not sure why I even mentioned it. Let me make this clear. You're talking about the difference between breaking into a frigate and breaking into a fucking supercarrier. No, the security will not be the same. So why did you mention it, you moron? Like, that really is one of the stupidest things Bode could have done. Also, epic landing.
And you are supporting
Surprise, motherfucker! Nope. Oh my god, that was slick.
It happens more than you'd think.
No wonder they lost. Come on, let's go.
No wonder they lost.
I'll make sure the coast is clear.
They didn't lose. That's what nobody understands. The droids didn't actually lose.
Miss me, BD?
They were shut down after they were no longer necessary for Palpatine's plans. Hey look, a place for me to gather my thoughts. Alright. Yoink. Thanks. Commander Pants. I have the pants of a commander now! Look at me in my fancy new, less well-protective pants.
Lord help us.
God can't save you from me.
I don't want to be saved by God. He's a bit of a prick.
Sure you don't.
No, I really, don't.
Hostiles! Take them down!
I'm sorry, do you somehow think you're going to be the winner of this engagement?
I usually am. Oh, you're talking about the game.
Keep going up, yeah? Somehow?
No, he's toast.
There.
Never doubted.
Yoink!
Keep going. I'll scout around. Make sure they're
Fucking Batman cable.
Be careful.
Bode will meet you further into the Lucre Hulk. Okay. There goes my backup. Oh, hi. Thanks, game. Didn't really need that backup anyway, but it was nice to have while it lasted. Hi, guys! That is a lot of flying electricity. Fuck. Wait, is there a chest down there? No. Pebbles, where's my favorite bed bug?
Scaling a beaten-up warship, just like the old days. Where are they going?
Interesting. Do those look like vulture droids? Shortcut. Nifty.
Visual on Jedi.
A Magna Guard! Oh, I don't get to kill you guys often enough. Will I? Will I really?
We enjoy watching organic suffer. Organic.
Asshole.
Toss it here.
For anybody wondering, you might have noticed that that droid continued to fight even after I cut off his head. Yeah. Shit, okay. That is a reference to how in the first movie, or not the first movie, in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan cuts the head off a Magna Guard, and it actually continues to fight when it has no head until he cuts it to pieces. Magna Guards are one of very few droids that can actually continue to fight after their head has been removed. They don't continue to fight very well, I should say.
Stay alert. We have reports of hostiles in the area.
We're under attack? Here?
Ready for battle. Keep this area locked down. Whatever Reyvas is up to, it's drawn some unwanted attention. Any other day, stealing from those slow-minded prospectors wouldn't mean a thing. But now, they got some muscle. I can hear them buzzing around.
Surprise!
A light sword.
These guys can block blaster bolts? Interesting.
Whole ship knows we're here now, huh?
It's also interesting to me that they created commando droids for this game that can't actually use melee weapons. That was not a thing in the original Clone Wars animation, where these guys were actually very heavily elaborated upon. And I hate to say it, it's very largely because commando droids came standard with melee and ranged protocol packages. That was not a you got one or you got the other or you paid for more. Yeah, that's literally not how that worked. An enforcer barrel, huh? Well, I like my little magnum pistol. Anybody who's seen me play video games knows I am a massive Resident Evil fanatic.
Wait, really? I have no idea. Right.
What? Okay, this is basically a shortcut back to this meditation point. What the fuck? What? Oh. I guess I stepped on an elevator button. I do like how they explain the elevator functioning by having an actual button.
What the fuck, bitch?
A lot of
Let's
elevators, excuse me, and a lot of Star Wars and Star Trek don't have buttons, they have voice commands. Particularly in Star Trek, it's all voice operated. Yoink. Oh. Now is not the time for me to have the hiccups.
Why not? The hiccups are great.
It's locked or jammed or something.
It won't open. There's an invader on the other side. Open it now. It's stuck. Fix it, or I will have you scrapped for parts.
Oh, that's bad.
Your life is broken. There.
You guys talk like you can fucking intimidate me and you can't.
Justice. Too easy.
Ah! Ah! Get that piece of shit off me! Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed
Bitch.
now. It's like 20 past 11.
Good.
Good night. I love you.
Must be Bode. Come on.
Yeah, get it! Spotted some hostiles.
sir.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to bed.
I've really got to get used to that jump attack that these guys have, but I don't fight Magna Guards that often. Okay,
Good night.
hey Bedlam Raiders, do you want to know the problem with that shock stick? That is a weapon of terror and disabling. It will weaken and scare your enemy. My lightsaber and my blaster are weapons of war. They will kill my enemies.
You must be happy that Marin joined the crew.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Liz?
Glad she wants to help us find Tantalar.
Wait, you hear that?
Destroyer droids. Perfect.
Oh, shit. Okay, I think I see how to deal with them now. What? Beatty? What does he mean, Beatty, help me out?
I think that's all of them.
First time I fought Droideka was with my master during the Clone Wars. I froze. He had to take them out.
Look at you now. Bet he'd be proud.
Hope so.
And that's a droideka. The thing about droidekas is that they are known as destroyer droids by Jedi. They're one of the few droids actually capable of being incredibly fucking dangerous to even Jedi. Okay, that was funny.
She didn't just join to find Tantalar, right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say, Cal.
The issue with droidekas is
Do what you gotta
that
do, buddy.
their shield generators are pretty much their only means of self-defense.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
If their defenses are not...
Is that who I think it is inside?
Let me get a closer look. Yeah, it's Z.
Where does it go?
Control tower.
And that's our target. I see a problem. Down there.
Down where?
Cal, you see that?
Droids.
We've seen worse. Check out those AATs. I've got a plan.
What AATs?
Hey, Cal, to the right, see that? So I figure I make some noise, draw them away, you slip by. Regroup at the turbo lift. What do you think?
It's risky.
We passed risky a while back. Good luck.
You too.
Okay.
Ship won't fly.
but there's a hangar full of craft.
An army, all ours, ready to scour this planet for my lost master.
When it's time, I'll signal.
What signal?
Trust me, you won't miss it.
What is it? Oh, they haven't reported in. Listen. If you catch them, blast them, idiot. Copy that? Over. Out. Jedi threat. I will strike you down.
No, you won't. You'll get struck down. I don't know why Bode feels it's necessary for him to make the risky move that he's making. I mean, those droids are going to be easy to cut through.
He knows how to make an entrance.
No, not again. You won't do that again.
Got a dino in the shop.
Take advantage. Give me more.
I gave you more. You heard him. He asked for more.
Roger, roger. Someone's here. You don't scare me.
Trust me, if I don't scare you, droid, I probably should. There's a lot of security turrets on this ship. Wouldn't expect this many to still be functioning.
Test my work. Droid. Kill them.
Roger, roger.
Okay, I dodged that, but whatever. Definitely did not dodge that on time. Ow.
Good to see you.
Likewise. Does anyone need a hammer that size?
Doesn't need it anymore. Couldn't find a way to the turbo lift.
Well, let's look for one together.
Why the fuck would you ever need a hammer that big? There you go, Lizzie. Slice that door. Thank you.
Always on point.
Oh boy. Oh, funny. Did I just phase through that? Yeah, I totally did.
Okay. Now what? Not bad.
Bode, that would have broken your arms.
What are these buildings?
Technical term is yurts. Living quarters. Saw them on Merrick 9. You never seen so many yurts.
Living quarters. We're in deep now.
Good. Soon you will serve a new master.
I need a stim, buddy.
A Jedi? Awful lot of risk, but
Enemy's close. I got your back, Cal.
I have
Right. Making me earn it.
Why did it ignore all of my parries with that enemy? Ow! 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 Damn it! Game, really? Like, what was I supposed to do there? Get shot, get stabbed because you ignored all of my damn guards? Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. That was bullshit and you know it. You know what you did wrong. Like, I kept fucking parrying. You didn't listen to it. No way I missed that many.
Got some company, and it isn't friendly.
Fuck off.
What have we here?
You're a little late to the party this time. And now I'm ready!
Enemy Jedi detected.
Get fucked. Yeah, give me back all my skill point experience. Little fucker.
Slow up. Enemies nearby.
You took a wrong turn up.
I'm with you, Cal.
Not bad.
All that work for 2 droids that took 2 shots and then you suddenly didn't have anything. What's in here? Geonosian body plate. Surprise!
Pursuing the enemy.
No. No.
That's the money.
Not done yet.
You got spot.
Take this. Someone help me.
Nah.
One more.
Just me.
That was just me and you for a good hot second.
Can you get that down?
Consider it done.
Asshole.
Get the enemy.
I won't die yet.
Not sure where the hell those 2 enemies were in that massive clusterfuck, but you know what? I'll just be glad they didn't fight me along with everybody else at the same time, because that might have made that worse. Just call me your friendly neighborhood murder hobo.
This is no time to let up, Cal.
Are you under some dumbass apprehension that I'm trying to lighten up? I want that. Let me guess, more force points? Nope, that was health essence. Awesome! Health essence is very, very rare. The game does not like to give that out. I do actually have a nice length of health bar. I can fucking English. Oh hey, LizzieBot's found something to activate. Thank you, Lizzie. Nifty shortcut over there. 1, 2.
Get that droid back.
What?
You okay?
Fuck off. Do I look like I need your mercy? Bad dog. Bitch. Can't stop you all, huh? That's a bold assumption. I'm sorry, what?
I need help.
I know where the hitbox is to that, you motherfucker. Yeah, that's the second time he hit me, despite the fact that the hitbox is not that big. Oh, it sends out a shockwave in addition to the fucking electro blast. I dodged that! What the fuck? Bullshit ass auto tracking. Yeah, no, stop talking. Just stop talking, dickhead.
Well, that was something.
I don't think they like us.
That was a pain in my ass. That's what that was. Half of that was me being sloppy. The other half was the game not registering my damn defensive inputs.
Those other compasses went missing.
My credits are on Santari Kree.
No kidding. If she sends Z to that Bacta tank, maybe there's more to this story.
There probably is more to the story. Why do you care? It has nothing to do with your personal goals and objectives.
So we rescue Z, get out of here, find Tanalor, and then what?
I'm just taking it day by day.
Maybe figure something out with Merrin?
She's got her path, I've got mine.
Yeah, I've heard Jedi avoid attachment, but...
That's right.
Just don't forget who you really are.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means trust your heart. Things are only getting worse out there. Life is precious. And so is happiness.
I wish it were that simple.
It is that simple. If you see a future with Merrin, embrace it.
I don't understand. I can't just... Boat.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, clankers. Over here. A little further. Perfect.
Nice attempt at pulling a Resident Evil maneuver there, dickhead. But you're not Leon S. Kennedy.
You find that droid. And stay alive.
Yeah, you too. I'd hate to lose you. You're actually pretty handy in a fight. And you definitely don't seem so bad. Lizzybot is a flashlight. Lizzybot is a flashlight. So is my lightsaber. But Lizzybot is also a good
back
flashlight.
here in a while, buddy. Droids from the Force Array.
What the fuck are they doing here?
Okay. Not that way then.
Okay.
Dagan's gonna destroy Z to get what he wants. He's obsessed. We shouldn't have left her at the outpost.
He's psychotic. He's force sensitive. And he's pissed. I don't know what about any of that made you think leaving anything that he might be interested in lying around was a good idea. You should have been keeping the droid with you. It was useful that way. Dagan has lost his mind.
Jedi.
You're a bold one.
Ow!
There it is.
What do you want with that?
That's Dagan's orders. This is for me.
Ow! Ow! What? Oh no! Is he another one of those regenerators? I don't know who just did that, but okay, Beatty did that. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you for throwing a shipping container in that guy's face! Skywalker achievement. Keep your hands and feet off the keep your feet off the ground and walls for 60 seconds.
They're on to us. We have to get out of here now.
That was clever. Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
Lift and slam power. Uh-huh.
Always giving me a new perspective, eh, Seer? I'm good, buddy. Let's go.
So that's how I get rid of all those turrets. Would have been nice to have learned that ability a little earlier. I think the rest of my points are going to be invested in force skills after for a while now, because I need to upgrade my force abilities.
Tuner back. Gives them access to everything Kree locked down.
Bad turret. There it is.
You're a bold one.
Exposed wires? A recipe for disaster. I guess this will need reporting in. Then.
That was very disappointing. I was hoping that guy would get tased out of his ass and electrocuted. You let me down immensely, video game. Oh, yeah, and then you do that to me. Are you kidding me?
Maintenance path should get us topside, I think.
Surprise! I'm not sure how that would have killed all of them, but whatever. Thank you, Lizzie Bot, for activating that shortcut. I'll take that. Really not sure how that would have killed all of those guys. Yoink.
I hear stories, you know.
Hello.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't die, game. That's the problem. I did not just die. I activated a force power 5 times and you failed to recognize the force power combination. That isn't me dying, that's you failing me.
I'll get defensive.
Done with them.
Taking him out.
Coming fire. Throwing a grenade.
Why did that grenade blow up on contact with me?
I don't think so.
No, I do. Oh, that was so enjoyable.
Now, if I just... There. Sorry, old droid, but I promise you're gonna live on.
I really need a stem.
acceptable parameters.
Not anymore, it's not.
Let's take this to Doma's.
Nice! Hytho Pix boss defeated.
Let's
Scan
look.
that, Lizzie Bot.
So this is how everything
you.
is still operational.
Power generators. Huh. Interesting. It's weird to me that that particular bounty hunter would be carrying a lightsaber. They should not be doing that. Let alone, at the very least, not using one.
Specific instructions. Hold here, let nobody through. And release your turn back and die. Can do. Your turn, you fools! We will be heroes! Get back here! Leave, Jedi! Walking! This is... You lad! Get in there and fight! Die, Jedi!
Help me, BD.
Absorbing damage.
They have upgraded the crowd combat system in this game, but I do notice that it is still not idealized for what it could and should be. The sheer amount of damage that it's very easy to take trying to fight multiple enemies and not always having an easy answer for all of those enemies is still very draining. Trying to fight 4 or 5 people at once when any of them could just immediately break into a fuck you attack and instantly just ruin your day. What? Pretty sure that's not the way I was supposed to get in here. Thank you, Lizzie Butt. Slice BX droids. Lizzybot can now hack the commando droids. Which...
Slink on. Yeah, that's right. Run. It's fine. I'm fine. Got anything else? Begin fire. It is just right now.
Yeah. I'm starting to get used to fighting those guys.
Bode? Bode, can you hear me?
Just had to get my shit kicked in enough.
Must be at a range. Or they're jamming our comms.
Both are easily possible.
But for now, we have to go it alone.
That's not a problem.
Maybe we can get to that turbo lift now.
Oh, fine. I'll get the last lightsaber skill that I can pick up with only one skill point. There. Increases the range of cleaving swing. I don't really care. I don't really care because I just don't like that fighting style. It's too slow. It's slow, it's heavy, it's clunky. That's mine now. Geonosian photoreceptors. Rude. Yoink.
Centauri, your work is unparalleled. But sending a droid instead of facing me yourself, such cowardice.
A small price to pay for her sparing your life.
Tell me, did the Jedi's death satisfy you?
He escaped.
All those years of incarceration dull your edge.
Sharp enough to see the Jedi might be your equal.
Say it again and I'll cut out your tongue.
It'll grow back. Dagan, listen. The Jedi is a threat.
Not now that we have this.
I already duplicated the device's frequencies. We can now access any site she sealed.
Well done, Reyvas. You, activate the forest array. Go to the Shattered Moon. I know where Centauri hid the last compass.
Dagan. After you have it, I will consider my oath to you fulfilled.
What then, old friend?
The galaxy has changed. There are many wars, but little honor to be won from them.
Once we are on Tanlor, perhaps we can dream up a new war. You and I.
Perhaps. Before I go, do you want me to scrap the droid?
No. Centauri must have purged the droid's memory bank. Has no knowledge of the compass. I will tear it down to the bolts and reprogram it to serve me as it once served her.
Interesting. He's so full of rage. God fucking damn it. Controls himself better than Sith, but he's still full of rage and fury. Does he truly think himself a problem? God damn it! I hate that. Up. No. Up. There it is.
Another shard.
Cool. Okay. Shit. Huh? What? Hey! It pulled it back down. Yup. Hey! I flew right up to it and touched it, and it just yoinked me back down. Come on, game. There. Damn, man. What kind of dumb bullshit was that? That moment where you fly right into it and you know you've hit it, and the game is like, yeah, no, fuck you.
The commander's gone. The ship's coming apart. Detach the sphere. Do it now.
Need to center myself. Ready to go?
$50. Pizza. Okay. Wow. This elevator took me way down. But I need to go back up, unfortunately, for this elevator. Center part, okay. Those unlock hairstyles?
Dagan could be anywhere. Ready, BD? If you're ready, I'm ready. See? All right, Z. Let's get you out of there.
Do hurry, Cal. He's going to reprogram me.
That droid is mine.
I suppose I'll rescue myself.
So you survived Reyvas. How?
The usual. You murdered your fellow Jedi.
I struck down those who stood against me. Leave us or share their fate?
Even if you believe the Council betrayed you, they were still your family.
How arrogant. That you would presume to know what drives me?
What I can see is your obsession with Tanalor has blinded you. Whatever happened, you can't change the past. Trust me on that one.
Perhaps you're right. The past is a chain. I must sever it completely.
Yeah, his lightsaber's red-orange. He hasn't fully converted yet.
The droid is mine! Tanalor is mine!
That was the most awkward and anemic animation for those fucking tubes and wires.
Hang on, Z.
That was the plan.
Time to finish this.
Oh, you're one of those fucking bosses.
You're slipping.
So are you.
You will fail. Suffer. Pathetic.
I'm pathetic. You're the one who's losing.
Here. Wretch.
Oh, that.
That's not it. Tantalor is mine, and I strike down anyone who stands
Shut
in
the
my way.
fuck up!
I don't think so. Trivial.
You don't own anything, Dagan. You're a relic from a bygone era, and you will break for it.
Insolent whelp. Does it hurt? Quick, help! No mercy. Cross me again. Waste of my time.
The only waste of time here is you thinking you could beat me. Is that all you got?
Hey, back to breath.
Did you really just utter an insult as lame as back to breath?
Oh, this is the guy you told me about.
Yeah. He's as friendly as ever.
You've delayed me long enough.
You're not getting away that easy.
Thanks.
Two warriors at the height of their powers bound in brotherhood. This is the stuff of legends.
Z.
I got her. Meet you up there. Come on, Z. Let's keep moving.
Perhaps that's wise. Dagan Garrett is positively mad. He kept going on and on about some compass.
Your master created them to navigate the abyss.
This is the first I'm hearing about it.
She purged that knowledge from your memory.
That would explain it. Well, Dagan is certain that she left a compass for him to find.
Let's hope so.
Dagan sent Reyvas to check out another array on the moon. Maybe we'll find it there.
Back to the moon. Great.
Oh, Master Kree, why did you send me to free that traitor?
People are complicated. Maybe she thought the Order got it wrong.
If only we could ask her. Please let us leave this dreadful place.
The implication is that not only did she believe the Jedi Order was completely wrong, it was also from the memories that we got that she believed that Dagan would recover as a better person and become someone more than just the near murderous man that he has become. Like, he's absolutely practically a serial killer at this point.
Okay then.
It's just...
We're going with him.
Hop aboard, Z.
Really?
Yep, I'm coming.
Gee, thanks, Z. All the fucking work I did getting up here for you.
I hate these things.
There was no guarantee that this escape pod would even work, by the way, how old it is.
Remind me to never do that again. Dagan must have sent Reyvas to get the compass. Maybe the Force array powers something on the moon. It's a guess. But if Reyvas is on his way there, that's where we need to be too.
Good luck finding that data pad, Cal. And be safe. Gliders perch in high places.
I almost forgot, now that I have that power. I should be able to access this up here.
I'm sure Z can decrypt this for us. let's pick where we go next.
They will be expecting us.
Cal and I made it through the Lucre Hunk all right.
You and I have different definitions of all right.
I wonder why Dagan sent Reyvas instead of coming here himself. What do you think? Change your style?
That enforcer piece looks absolutely fucking ridiculous. Oh boy, look at that. Another bot.
Vulture droids. Looks like Reyvas has more separatist toys than we thought.
Doesn't look like they spotted us yet. Think you can land?
I don't know. The risky part's gonna be taken off again, and the last thing I want is to be stuck on this haunted rock.
You could always build a second cantina. Franchise.
Hey, how about you save the jokes for later, Jetpack?
I can hide the mantis.
Last I checked, this ship isn't equipped with a cloaking device. What is she doing?
Here we go.
The vultures are right in front of us.
Trust her.
Okay, that was impressive.
We will drop you off. Good luck with Reyvas.
And to you.
Hey, kid. Hurry back.
Jetpack, man the guns.
Copy that.
Oh, and I might need some of your blood. In case I get tired.
Here we are. We've landed. I have my big magnum. That pistol is fucking huge. Like, it wasn't a small hand blaster before, but now... Holy shit.
You're going down. Dead on.
Raiders are locking this place down.
Not well enough. These useless droids. At best, all they do is slow me down. At worst, they don't even do that. Speedhouse.
It's Reyvas' ship. He's headed for the tower. This way up is through the array.
Thanks for the shortcut.
There is only the Force.
I have had so many people state that the Jedi believe that there is no light side, there is only the Force and what it contains. That is not as true as a lot of people really want to believe. And what the Jedi believed is not necessarily also the truth either. Because the one big problem that the Jedi had by the time, particularly by the time of this game,
Maybe Centauri hit the
their understanding of the Force had actually atrophied massively.
Moving out.
Wait, do you hear that?
Huh. Okay.
Only way through is the firing chamber.
And it is more true than you think, by the way. Like, it's one of those. Yes, they did kind of believe that, but the truth of it and the reality of it were not necessarily the same. The Sith believed that the dark side brought them everything. And
would save us bringing materials from elsewhere.
Recently online, and this is absolutely one of my most hated things about that is spread amongst the Star Wars community. A lot of people are really being fooled into believing that the Force is a binary thing, and you have to absolutely dedicate yourself to either the light or the dark, or you ultimately weaken yourself by trying to balance the two and then fall apart. I don't know where that fucking sentiment came from, but it needs to die, and it needs to die yesterday. And I don't say that to bully people who believe it. I say that because it is objectively fucking wrong. And the biggest reason for why I have to say that is if you actually read a lot of the expanded universe material that George Lucas helped create with Luke Skywalker and what he does after the events of the films.
He owes his master everything. Reyvas has only ever been humbled by one warrior, Dagan. He owes him a life debt. Whenever Dagan comes, Reyvas will save him.
You wouldn't catch me being bossed around like that.
Be silent and stand guard.
Roger, roger.
You wouldn't catch me being bossed around like that. Immediately gets bossed around like that.
How's that? I won't die. Not hit.
Yes, you will. This is canon. What the fuck? It hit me. Why? Whoa. I didn't run into that.
So be it.
No, you haven't. Now, why do I argue that the choice is not binary? Simple. Literally every single Force user that has absolutely dedicated themselves to only one side of the Force and has denied the other has ultimately met with their own self-destruction. It's a mistake on my part. Heck it. My own personal commando droid. And I murdered him. I'm a bad person. My answer to that, to like who are the most powerful Force users to have ever existed?
Soon, you will sing again.
Number one for me is actually Darth Revan. Like the most powerful in terms of knowledge and skill in the Force. Revan. I don't think he was necessarily the most absolute be-all, end-all in the Force, but...
Will do.
I do think that he was the most knowledgeable out of a lot of Force users, and... Oh no! Game, no! Why? Why?! Oh my god! Why the fuck did that happen? What the fuck? That's called a side jump game. It did it again! What? What is happening here? Oh, yeah, okay, that was my fault too? That you put a fucking invisible wall where I needed to jump. I know you could program your fucking hitboxes better than that. Oh, it works now. Okay.
I guess droids don't get to know the plan either.
Plan? Like, that laser really is incredibly fucking loud. Oh my god. Why is it firing off that frequently? What the hell? Is this just to be one big giant Death Star reference? Because if it is, it's really lame. Power is not freedom, you idiot. That's not how that works.
Those who fell to this empire. From Dagan, and yet you persevere.
I hit the damn button and he even activated it! What the hell, game? Why did I just get yanked down? That's why. Because it didn't correctly show me that I got yanked the fuck off of the platform by the platform moving the way that it did.
Only way up is ahead. And into another firing chamber. Yeah, one was enough.
Hello, Alistair. What you doing?
We're not done
Troy!
yet.
Alistair.
How you doing, Troy?
Oh, I'm doing absolutely magnificent. There was a... I have nothing important to say.
Oh, shit. Ugh.
What are you doing?
Oh, thank God.
The hour approaches for you to make Dagan's vision
Jesus
real once
fucking
more.
Christ, this is loud.
What are you doing, Alistair?
You said you're having an absolute blast, Troy?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great.
Distance reveals the path.
Let me just drop that metal mesh on my face. I'm fine.
Romi's Dimbidi.
Okay. Hit the 2-hour mark, so the next
Free's lab.
the next stopping
Doubt
point.
she ever thought it would come to this. She made her choices, but if it helps us find a home that's free of the Empire, so be it.
Okay, so I wanted to go over this before I ended the stream because honestly, this massive load of misinformation that has just infected the Star Wars community really pisses me off. A lot of people really keep trying to say that the Force is a binary decision. You either live in the light or you live in the dark, and trying to dedicate yourself to both or mastering both leaves you weak, incapable, and unable to actually continue to function properly, and inevitably leads to self-destruction. First of all, I'm going to point this out. almost every example that we have seen of people who are able to truly master both sides of the Force has yielded some of the most powerful, knowledgeable, versatile, and capable Jedi and Sith that have ever existed. Force sensitives in general that were capable to actually understand and wield both sides of the Force. There's a Sith Lord, I forget his name, but when he knew that Darth Vitiate was using the Sith Empire merely as a pawn and knew that it would destroy the Sith culture, he actually sided with numerous Jedi during his time of attempting to actually take down Darth Vitiate. Because Darth Vitiate, he knew, was going to be a poison to the Sith Empire because he was going to sacrifice the Sith Empire just like everything else to feed his Force godhood. Darth Vitiate is pretty much the only example of a Force sensitive absolutely dedicating themselves to the dark side and nearly achieving godhood. And to counter Darth Vitiate as being the most powerful, if you read the books, Luke Skywalker literally moves the universe in order to trap a Force-sensitive Chaos God inside of a series of black holes, from which she is never able to escape. This is a feat of Force power that even Darth Vitiate was never able to achieve before his ultimate destruction. Darth Revan was ultimately defeated by Darth Vitiate on multiple occasions. However, problem. Mastering the light side, mastering the dark side, and then learning to wield both in absolute tandem made him so powerful that it took the fact that Vitiate had to have near godlike power just to be able to overwhelm Darth Revan. He was literally incapable of defeating Darth Revan's skill in the Force without simply using every bit of his power to overwhelm him, and that caused him to die. Even then, Revan's soul split in half after his death because of the way his life went out. His dark half went to the Sith Empire. His light half went to the Jedi Order, trying to help both in their own ways destroy Darth Vitiate. In both instances, he failed. However, inevitably, once both Force ghosts are, I believe, either defeated or cleansed of the last remnants of Vitiate's corruption, they merge back together and he actually achieves total Force enlightenment after his death. So anybody who ever tries to tell me ever again that I don't actually know the Star Wars lore and that trying to master and balance both sides, light and dark, is absolutely stupid, go fuck yourself. Straight up go fuck yourself. You are not understanding the point of the lore at all. And the only reason Luke Skywalker achieves the level of power that he does to move a literal fucking universe so that he can trap a god in a series of black holes is because he was able to accept that the dark side of the Force was a part of him and completely necessary. Because the darkness is a part of everything. And it became necessary for him to take that part of himself and actually accept it, use it, and quantify it as a weapon without succumbing to being absolutely dominated by it. That's the thing. The light side of the Force, absolute dedication to the light side of the Force, inevitably led to the complacency, political failing, and blindness that the Jedi succumbed to, which ultimately caused the arrogance that destroyed them. Absolute dedication to the dark side constantly had the Sith Empire betraying itself, gutting itself, destroying itself, and rebuilding itself because the Sith were always dedicated to the absolute sense of self, so much so that even if it would cost them a battle, they would kill their own fucking general just to steal their position. This caused the Sith Empires to ultimately collapse so many times that Darth Revan figured out dark side Force users cannot form armies and empires the same way that light side Force users can. It doesn't work that way, particularly with the tenets of the Sith. And that's why Darth Bane created the rule of 2. Even with the rule of two, however, Palpatine defied the will of the living force so much, and so did Darth Plagueis, that it created Anakin. Anakin saw to the dissolution and destruction of the Jedi. He also saw to the dissolution and destruction of the Sith with his final sacrificial act to save his son. Luke fixed the fucking Jedi Order and took it away from the Republic so it wouldn't be able to be politically controlled or manipulated. This would allow the Jedi to be independent and become what they were originally meant to be. Starkiller was massively powerful when he wielded the power of the dark side in The Force Unleashed. However, Starkiller didn't achieve power so great that he could rival the Emperor without having the power of the light to assist him, because of the love and affection he had for his friends and the Rebel Alliance he constructed. Stop trying to spread misinformation about how the Force actually works. Yes, the Jedi believe that the Force is the Force and the Force is all there is. And you know what? They're correct. But there are two sides to it. Good and evil. Light and dark. Why? There is good and there is evil in all things. And if you do not balance it within yourself, you will get consumed by whatever side you are following, and it will destroy you. It led to the Jedi Order dying one of the most horrible deaths you could possibly imagine. And they got sucker punched by the Sith because they didn't think hard enough or consider deeply enough the goddamn plot until it had already been exposed. The Sith were destroyed purely because of their own arrogance. Now, the reason why I take this so personally is because I once made a post in a Star Wars poll on YouTube about 3 or 4 months ago. And everybody tried to tell me, including the one who ran the channel that it was tied to, no, the choice is binary. You either learn how to master the light or you learn how to master the dark. You can't do both. It always gets you killed. It always leaves you impotent. No, it doesn't. See Starkiller. See Darth Revan. See Luke Skywalker, and then see yourself the fucking way to an actual goddamn Star Wars lore book. All of you. This is one of those, like, everybody tried to act like I was 100% wrong and thought I knew the lore better than George Lucas. No. I actually understood what George Lucas was going for, and none of them actually did. Now, I'm not obligated to correct those people, but I am obligated to, in some way, actually spread proper information if I'm going to put myself in a podium online. And I'm not really trying to so much as create something entertaining, but if I'm going to speak on the lore of a universe, I'm going to tell you the truth, and whether you like it or not, because on some stupid-ass level you think you know better than George Lucas and you think you understand how it works, but you clearly do not. My response to you is, unfortunately, I am not wrong. All of you are. Like, this is one instance where I actually wasn't wrong. Everyone in that fucking post area was wrong. And they consistently tried to tell me I was. But I would consistently use actual lore notes and actual characters who actually mastered the Force itself and not just one side of it as examples. Those examples were 100% ignored. They didn't even fucking look at it. They acted like I didn't even know the characters I was talking about. Darth Revan? Oh, believe me, I know Darth Revan. No, I haven't read the books on him. I've played the video games that are all about him. The first fucking video game is all about him. And then I ended up having to look up Cliff Notes, unfortunately, and other lore notes on the books that talk about what happens to Revan after those events, where he does inevitably die to Darth Vitiate and the legacy that he leaves behind, which is a massive one, by the way. And a lot of people try to act like when you bring up Darth Revan, oh, you're just a Darth Revan glazer. He's just so overglazed and overhyped and overblown. Actually, Darth Revan is the most well-written, complexly written character in the entirety of the Star Wars lore. He's actually better written than Darth Vader. He's actively better written than fucking Palpatine. He's actually, half the time, better written than Luke Skywalker. Which is difficult for me to say, because I've actually read books on Luke Skywalker. Why is he a better written character? He was a brave Jedi Knight who desperately wanted to stop people from being slaughtered by Mandalorians. He went to war to stop bloodshed, because the Mandalorians were slaughtering millions of people on numerous Outer Rim worlds and starting to attack Mid-Rim worlds, just so they could goad the Jedi, intentionally attacking the defenseless to prompt Jedi into action. And they didn't care how many people died in the process. How did he get corrupted? It wasn't actually because of his own arrogance or vanity, like the Jedi consistently tried to say. It wasn't even because he went to war. He got corrupted because after he destroyed the Mandalorian legions and then took away their symbol of leadership, he went to figure out who actually twisted the Mandalorians into attacking the Republic, and found out it was Darth Vitiate. He was then corrupted by a pseudo-Force God level of power, which was so overwhelming for him at the time that it twisted him until he was evil. Him and his apprentice Malak both then raised legions loyal to them and went back to attack the Republic. He then got defeated by Jedi near the height of his power because Malak betrayed him and had his cruiser shot right when he was repelling the Jedi borders. And then was reprogrammed by the Jedi, who stripped him of his original persona and personality. He then had to completely relearn how to wield the power of the Force for himself. Then he had to defeat the Sith armies Darth Malak had and destroy the Starforge, a dark side relic so powerful it consumed Malak's will. Finally, Revan, after doing all of this, gives the Mandalorians back their leadership symbol by telling a Mandalorian warrior he trusted with his life, "Hey bro, I know where to find this. And you're going to need this to rally your people together. You have earned it, and you are the only one who can strengthen the galaxy and get the Mandalorians to fight for the galaxy and not for their own egos." And that's where Candaris Ordo comes in. But not only that, Revan then left for the unknown regions because he remembered how to get to Darth Vitiate again. Sometime along that journey, he fully restores his memories and persona. Combining all of his light and dark skills, he obliterates a Sith warlord like she's nothing, instantly. He may as well have snapped his fingers and the bitch just disappeared. Why do I bring all that up? That's not just light side power. That's not just dark side power. That's mastery of the Force itself, because he achieved a level of enlightenment and understanding in the Force that nobody previously had. And again, the only reason he lost to Darth Vitiate after that, which he loses again, is because Darth Vitiate was just that fucking powerful. Revan is not a character that is glazed by his many fans. Revan is a character that has an extremely complicated story where he succeeds and fails, succeeds and fails, succeeds and fails, leaves behind everyone he loves to try and prepare the galaxy for the coming of Darth Vitiate if he can't stop what's coming, gets assistance from one of his greatest general lieutenants during the war, Mitra Surik, and still fucking dies.
Really hard to write a character that fails, because most of the time, writers write themselves into a corner of every single fight being life or death, And then they realized that they got like 30 more chapters to go, so, you know.
Yes,
you gotta
exactly.
bail
It
them
is.
out.
It's an
Yeah.
extremely complicated and difficult process to write a character that can fail, but also can succeed. And the reason why I say he's better written than Luke Skywalker largely succeeds through a lot of his adventures because of plot armor. He fights well-trained soldiers that have had years of military experience and combat training and combat experience against rebel guerrillas and fighting all kinds of other groups. He outfights them when he's fucking 18 years old and has never shot a blaster at anything other than a Womp Rat and maybe a few Tusken Raiders. I don't say that to cheapen...
We're gonna pick him up and then just do a no-damage throw attack.
Yeah, like, and I don't say that to cheapen Luke Skywalker's story because I love Luke Skywalker's story. It's a beautiful story. It's a fun story. But it's very clear that plot armor is unfortunately prevalent in a lot of what worked for him. Darth Revan doesn't really have plot armor. He does and he doesn't. He does because obviously the story has to keep revolving around him until they're ready for him to be done. But here's the thing. He doesn't have plot armor because he can genuinely lose a fight and the galaxy will change because he did. And this will happen several times. And it does happen several times. He was about to take over the Republic as a Sith Lord, and then when Malak betrayed him and shot his cruiser, he got knocked the fuck out. The Jedi had to take his body and then get him out of there, resuscitate him, heal him, mindfuck him, and then put in a new persona after erasing his old one, and then train him from the ground up to reuse Force skills and abilities. Now, while they did technically erase his old persona, they weren't able to completely erase everything that he did know and everything that he did have in his head. He actually relearns most of his abilities because his soul, on some level, instinctually remembers it, even if he himself does not. Which is kind of plot armor in a way. Let's be fair. Like, plot armor's there when it's there. But even when Revan does all this planning and does all this work and then goes off to fight things and gets the backup of his legendary assassin droid and his top general who is now more powerful in the Force than she had ever been, Revan still loses his final battle. He failed to save the universe. And when he splits into two fucking Force ghosts, what happens? Both of them fail to save the galaxy. Revan is an extremely complexly written character, and it does get a little fucking ridiculous after a point, I will admit. But there's a reason so many people adore his story. It is the story of an amazingly complex and interesting character that still fails. Hollywood doesn't know how to write a character like that anymore. Not in a way that makes sense. More than half the video game characters you find to this day can't fucking do that in a way that feels legit. They have to create numerous instances of bad plot contrivance and half the time just shoddy storytelling just to force it along. And you can tell. Reading Revan's story, experiencing Revan's story, what I have of it, obviously, and I have a couple of Revan books. If I sit down, I could actually make the fucking time. I just haven't to read them. A lot of the most critical books to him, as a matter of fact, that talk immensely about his badass legend. He is a character that fails on numerous instances due to no fault of his own. Circumstances outside of this man's control fuck up his plans on numerous intervals. How often does that actually happen for most modern heroes? And even, let's go back, about 30, 40 years into the 70s and the 80s. How often does that really happen for a lot of heroes in older films?
Literally like 100% of the time, but it's only the beginning of the film.
Yeah, only in the beginning. Revan's story is a roller coaster of myriad successes and failures, and in many instances, Revan could have just been killed off because of some of these circumstances, and he, through sheer luck or through determination of other forces to put him to work, does not. But it feels believable. It feels more real than most other films and characters. Like most modern action here, like Rey Skywalker doesn't actually fail. Bullshit just happens that forces the film to go along in a way that she wouldn't want. Like, and she plot contrivances her way out of everything. Revan has to actively think, actively plan, take numerous steps that often take hours for him to set up, and then execute the plan, and half the time the plan will still go wrong and he will still have to fight through 3 times the people that he wanted to. Just to be able to actually finish his objective and complete it. There are numerous instances in Knights of the Old Republic 1 where you can actively have everything go wrong for you if you don't pay attention to those meticulous details and act accordingly. That's meant to tell you that Revan is able to pay attention to those details. He's able to see those things, not because of some kind of, all-seeing power that gives him the ability to just notice. He's had years and years and years of training and military experience and living to teach him these things. And that is what leads him down his many roads. He's a father who never got to actually sire his child and father and rear his child. He is a general who was never allowed to stop fighting before he was destroyed, because, and even after his death, he doesn't really find peace for quite a number of years, because the man that he needs to destroy isn't dead. He is indirectly helping certain individuals in certain instances at the end-all, and is not, in fact, the end-all of his own story. That's what makes Revan such an amazing character. But it is through both sides of the Force that he is able to achieve this. Not just through darkness, not just through light, or the good side of the Force, if you want to go there, and say that there is no light side. Whatever, sake of argument, there is no light side. There's still a good side, and that's what the Jedi use. And I don't like calling it the good side, because the bad side is called the dark side.
What about the brown side?
What about the blue side?
Yeah.
But the dark side of the Force isn't actually the evil side. And this is something that I figured out that a lot of people just don't fucking understand. The dark side is anger, fear, hate, misery, rage, wrath, fury, violence, and a need to release it. It is also grief, sadness, sorrow, agony. It is negativity. The dark side is negative feelings. Negativity as a rule. Negative generated thought processes, feelings, emotions, and considerations. And why does that matter instead of just being the evil side? Because it's the negative half of your fucking soul! What's the good side? Peace, clarity, serenity, knowledge, wisdom. A will to use those things. It's also compassion, charity, decency. It is the positive half of your fucking soul. It is not just a side of the living Force. These are halves of aspects of the Force and of you that tie you to it. Inexplicably, inextricably. You cannot just cut that off and be fine. So when you go absolute dark, you deny the good half of yourself. And unless you find a way to make yourself godlike like Vitiate did in the dark side, guess what, bro? you're not going to win. You're not going to ultimately see ultimate unlimited power. You are going to fall apart, break, and die. It happened to Maul. Maul got consumed. Maul got broken multiple times by it. It happened to Palpatine. And when it happened to Palpatine, his ass got thrown down a reactor shaft.
But he still had unlimited power.
No, he didn't, because his ass was dead.
It's still unlimited.
Actually, his power is more limited than you know. When we read Darth Bane, Path of Destruction, we figure something out. If you delve too deep into the dark side and you don't have the godlike power level that Vitiate does, dark side powers eat away at the life force in your body, slowly causing your body to age and degrade faster than it's supposed to. Palpatine actually aged and degraded so badly he practically couldn't use a lightsaber by the time the events of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi happened. And that's one of the reasons why he forsook the weapon. Of course, you will notice that he still uses those weapons in Starkiller's video games. I think that was partially gamification, but I also think he doesn't actually forsake a lightsaber completely until at least Episode 5. And he forsakes it because he no longer sees a need for it. He believes that the Force is all he needs. And it could be if you had enough knowledge in it. He does not. He specializes in Force lightning, and that's basically fucking it. And he has a few other skills that he shows off, but he doesn't ever really show off enough to really imply that he should have forsook his lightsaber. But he had his own views on lightsabers. He actually loathed them. And that's fine. That made him a more interesting character. Because the biggest problem with Palpatine, to me, in terms of his writing, Palpatine was evil for the sake of being evil, and that was really about it. Now, that's fine. He's a villain. Villains can be one-dimensional. In fact, I actually wish a lot of modern writers would stop trying to humanize all their villains. Because it's okay to have a one-dimensional villain in a fucking fictional setting. It is. It's okay for some people to just be bad people. But the problem with that is that basically means that he doesn't have complex character motivations that make him that interesting to write. He is malevolent because he is malevolent. He is self-absorbed because he believes that he is all that matters. A lot of the expanded lore on him basically just shows that he is easily the most egotistical Sith to ever fucking exist. And that's fine, but it's also stupid. Because it's not unique, it's not that interesting. But it is fine because not every villain has to be super complex to be good. And honestly, Palpatine's not a very complex villain. He doesn't need to be a complex villain, though. He is a well-written enough villain, and a fun enough villain, and a hilarious enough villain, that why the fuck would he need to be complex to be good? If you take what you've got and you roll with it so well that it makes you entertaining as fuck to witness, you don't necessarily need all that complexity. And sometimes overcomplicating a character can actually be to their detriment. I explain all of this not so that I can just go, ha ha, you dumb fucks, you were wrong anyway, or just to get back at a poll and following full of people that were adamantly wrong and confidently wrong and willing to be wrong and refusing to backpedal and actually check the lore like I did when I got Leon and Sherry's ages wrong. And I still got fucking insulted even after I admitted that in the group that I admitted that with. And I'll be fucking honest with you, that's just the internet sometimes. You're just gonna have to learn how to deal with that. But some people, if you're gonna try to correct somebody and that person later admits to you that they did in fact get it wrong and why, do not continue to insult them. Accept that they are having a moment of humbling and allow them to deal with that properly. Because if you just keep hammering in the asshole, dickhead, douchebag attitude and try to act like that person was being the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the earth, first of all, you're ignoring the fact that our president exists and is currently doing what he's doing. Second of all you're doing is proving that you didn't want to correct that person. You wanted to insult somebody. We need to learn how to be better to each other than that. I don't give a fuck if it's over the internet and it's a faceless person you don't know. We need to learn to be a little bit better to each other than that. A society that has been built on just being a pissant troll because you can has led to such a low trust and low faith existence, both with ourselves and our politicians above our heads, and the douchebag corpos who are trying to run the world into the ground, that we're kind of losing our ability to actually communicate. To quote Mike Tyson, the internet made people way too comfortable with saying really heinous shit and not getting punched in the face. I'm not saying that because I believe everybody who said heinous shit to me should be punched in the face. I'm saying that because if you wouldn't actually have the balls to say that to my face, standing in front of me, maybe you should choose your words a little bit more carefully than that. And maybe with a little bit more respect, you could correct somebody without having to act like a douchebag. I know because I have to correct people and myself all the time. And I do it without belittling them. And they appreciate it. Please, if you can't correct somebody without being a belligerent douchebag, get off the internet and go take social classes. You clearly need them. And maybe get some real friends. Because I wonder if you actually have any when you do that. Now, this hilariously 33 long minute tirade aside, the main reason why I'm doing this, if not to get back at all of those people that obviously are in my head to some degree, and that's largely because I have a photographic memory and forgetting shit is nearly impossible. I can still forget shit, and sometimes I do, but that's because I overthink to a massive degree. The main reason I'm doing it is actually to correct a massive level of misinformation about Star Wars. And it was probably caused by a lot of Disney Star Warsites, who, like, Disney has corrupted Star Wars lore so badly, I don't even think Star Wars knows what it is anymore. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to leave this entire rant in this video, or maybe I'll just separate it from this stream and then post it in, like, by itself, just for people to be able to comment on it and talk to each other. Please do so respectfully. The main reason why I'm a bit of an asshole about it is because I am an asshole IRL. And I ask you to try and treat each other with a level of respect and kindness, because I don't want to be corrected by belligerent douchebags. I want to be corrected by somebody who genuinely wants to see me actually improve my knowledge in something, if I have in fact got it wrong. And a belligerent douchebag doesn't care about that. All they care about is vaunting their own ego and patting their own "I know everything" on their backs. And at that point, again, you're not friendly, you're not funny, you're not actually helping anybody, you're just an asshole. Nobody likes somebody who's going to behave that way. Have a nice day, everybody. Good night. And enjoy the rest of whatever day you might be having whenever you watch this. I've been Savage Hound Dusk. And I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Star Wars Jedi.